Hi, I'm Reno Muntz, and today we're going to look at Ardha Padma Akunchanasana. It's an important part of the practice for getting the legs in the lotus pose, and it will be more effective to do the opening in the inversions poses so that gravity is on your side. So you practice this on a daily basis. Starting off with the laying on the back variations. If you're able to balance in shoulder stand, then do the shoulder stand variations. And if you have a really stable headstand, then do the headstand variations. Once you have the hang of this, the pose will open lotus in the seated position as well as in the forearm balance and handstand position. Okay, let's go. Give it a try. Namaste.
Lie on your back. The modified pose would be to start with your right ankle on your left thigh and hug your knee into your chest. You could stay here for as long as you like. If this checks out okay, no pain in the knee, take the right ankle to the crease of the left hip. Wrap your arms around both your legs. Keep your head on the floor and squeeze your legs in towards your chest. Keep the low belly drawn in, awareness in the bandhas. From there, take the hips above the shoulders and the hands to the ribs with the fingers up. Lift your legs with your toes lined up with your chin, no pain in the spine. From here, you'll take the half lotus position, keep the left leg extended up, and take a couple of breaths. If this checks out okay, then you can draw the left knee into the chest like you did lying down, squeezing the legs in towards the chest. Keep the low belly drawn in, awareness in the bandhas. Then extend the legs up. From here, taking the lotus position. In shoulder stand, you can use your hands, but no pain in the knees. Lift your knees up towards the ceiling for a couple of breaths. Keep awareness in the low belly and bandhas. If you can't do the lotus pose, but you can balance in shoulder stand, you can do Baddha Konasana. Then from here, lotus pose. Moving to Pindasana, lower the shins towards the face. Wrap your arms around your lotus if you feel balanced, and squeeze your legs into your chest. If this doesn't work, you could support the back and lower the shins towards the chest. Then return to the plow pose position or Halasana. Roll down so slowly the neck and head don't lift, and take any back bend from here. Start off in Balasana, the child's pose. Reach your arms in front of you, interlace your fingers. Make sure you have a regular headstand practice before attempting this variation. You should be able to lift your feet up off the floor at the same time to know if you're balanced enough to take the pose. If you're able to do this, you can go with straight legs or thighs into chest. Lift the knees up towards the ceiling. Once the knees are facing the ceiling, then extend your legs into the Shirsasana or headstand position. From here, like we did in the shoulder stand position, you're going to take your right foot into the half lotus pose. Lower your left knee in towards your chest. Holding here for about 3 breaths, you can round the back, draw the low belly in, opening your hips. Try to keep space in the shoulders. Then on an inhale, lift back up. After a couple weeks of practicing this on both sides, with time you should be able to place the legs into the lotus position. Once you have this, you can lift your knees up towards the ceiling. If you find that you're able to balance in the lotus position, then on an exhale you'll begin to lower your shins down towards your chest. You can round the back slightly to do this, or even a lot if you're able to, and holding the pose for about 3 breaths, do your best to keep your shoulders open and relaxed. Then extending the knees up towards the ceiling, and as slow as you can, just as you came in, lowering from the pose. Remember, it should take a long time to come in and out of these postures because they're restorative yoga. Head straight to the child's pose position and rest your forehead on the mat. Now you're ready to do your seated variations, taking the right ankle into the crease of the left hip. No pain in the knee, keep the wrinkles out of the ankle. Reach behind your back with your right hand and try to hold your right foot. Take your left hand on your left knee, turn and twist, drawing the ankle more into the hip joint. If this checks out okay and there's no pain in the knees, you can take the full lotus position. Once you have this, again, you can reach behind the back, holding the right hand to the right foot. Turn and twist to the right with the left hand on the right knee. This should help get you deeper into the pose. Be conscious of drawing your sitting bones together and squeezing your belly back in. These are your bandhas. They're an important part of the practice. Then you can sit in the lotus pose, take your meditation. Stay for as long as you're able to. At first it may be a minute or two. Maybe after practice you'll be able to stay for 10 minutes or more. Namaste.
Om Namah Shivaya.